Okay. So Black Widow has the third movie of the year to pass $100 million domestically. Of course, the numbers does not have this update, I believe, because of course the numbers is very slow. But here we have, as of July 16th, Black Widow passed $100 million domestically, making it the third movie. But this was supposed to be the big flop of the year. So Black Widow has currently made $261 million, because of course we have to include those Disney Plus sales. So Black Widow needs to make, I think, around 400 to 420 million to make back its money, or to stop making money. And Black Widow and Vita is halfway to that, but of course we include Disney Plus sales, is or more than halfway to profitability as well. And that's my odd that when they start when Black Widow comes out, Disney Plus finally starts pointing out the sales. But for other movies like Jungle Cruise and no, not Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise isn't out yet. That's it. That's 2 weeks from now. No, for Cruella, for of course Raya, they and Mulan, they refuse to release those numbers, which is kind of odd to say at least that they refuse to release numbers for Mulan, Cruella, and all those movies, but they're so happy to release numbers for Black Widow right away. And yes, I think Disney is excited for Black Widow because it might be the first successful movie. That's why they're so silent on those other movies, because they're all flops. That's why we refer to it as the Iron Curtain of Disney Plus, because the Iron Curtain of Disney Plus, literally does not care, basically. But yep, there we go about that. Black Widow is going to become a successful movie, but if the fandom likes it or not, because they said it'll be doing Ant-Man numbers. Crossing 100 million in Elite, very quickly, is not Ant-Man numbers, okay? Ant-Man didn't cross 100 million until like 2 to 3 weeks into its box office run. But this movie was projected to the fandom menace to do worse than Fast and the Furious 9. It was projected to do far worse than Fast and the Furious 9, which is Ant-Man numbers, as the fandom has put it. And it's not doing worse than Fast and the Furious 9. It's doing better than that movie. But this movie was supposed to perform Ant-Man numbers, just remember. And yep, that's basically about Black Widow's box office. Again, I don't really have high hopes for the next two movies coming out this week, which is, of course, Space Jam, and because of a lot of people hate LeBron James. I don't like LeBron James either, so I don't plan on seeing the movie either. But I never watched the first Space Jam, so I have a nostalgia for like 90% of the people who are going to be watching the new Space Jam. I'll either be watching for 99% of people will be watching new Space Jam. I can either be watching for Big Sungus, because Big Sungus is in the movie, of course, the greatest cameo of all time, and what's gonna be seen on YouTube. But of course, it's still good to see Big Sungus on the screen, and also, so, so, so you'll be able to see, you know. And of course, though, but a majority of people are going to be seeing it for nostalgia. Nostalgia is going to probably, if the movie is a box office success, nostalgia is going to be the reason why the movie is successful. Nostalgia is going to be the reason why this movie is successful. Kind of like the Disney remakes, nostalgia is going to be the reason why people are going to be watching the movie, and the movie will be a success. But we'll see how Space Jam fails. Again, Escape Room is just gonna do like every other horror sequel does. It's gonna probably make money off a small, tiny budget, and people are going to be watching it anyways. Because it's a new horror movie, because Hollywood love those. And yep, that's basically about this video. Goodbye.